So, get that money.
Can you imagine you were in that situation too, though, right? Because I don't think Bret Hart is a liar, but he is a little bit like he does kind of see himself as, well, I'm just me and everybody else is kind of wrong. He's an awful lot like CM Punk. He's very pig-headed and stuff like that. You know what I mean? CM Punk's a lot more hot-headed and a lot more ignorant looking.
I think as well, though, Mick, he's had a lot of brain injury.
Yeah. He was like that before that, though.
Yeah.
It's true, though. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. He was definitely like that
slating
before.
people this week.
No, but he was, though. I love Bret for how Bret to me is just like a really, really serious kind of cartoon character person. That's the way he is to me. He's like, there's not much more than what you see. What you see is what you get with Bret. You know what I mean? So every time he was ever seen, do you remember that whole Shawn Michaels and Bret documentary? Where Shawn was just I don't remember half things, and Bret was like giving him back. He goes, yeah, and you said this to me,
and that was a Thursday.
yeah. And Shawn was like, oh, I probably did. I don't remember.
And I was eating a curry, and Shawn's like, I don't care, pal. I just live in a mansion, and I just do hunting stuff, and I'm happy.
Yeah, and I have a little prey. But at the end of the day as well, Bret is just Bret, and I think he was always like that before that. He's not delusional. He knows he was, at the time, he was one of the greatest wrestlers ever. Probably at the best. In 97, that was probably like... It was his
best year.
Yeah, absolutely. It was his peak. Like, he was really coming into being a heel as well. It was awesome. I loved the Hart. Was it Hart Foundation or Dynasty? What were they called?
No, it was just the Hart Foundation. It was a reboot with Pillman and Owen and Davey, and all of them are dead now. Terrible, bar Bret.
I remember, actually, I know we're absolutely all over the shop here, but I remember Bret Hart said it on... I think it was a Facebook post or something, but it was like 3 or 4 years ago. But it was just literally Bret Hart just talking about all the times, the good times he had, the stories, this, that, and the other. And then literally the whole ending was just literally, and now all of those guys are gone. All of my mates are gone. It's just a hard...
And that was like 10 years ago, and more have died since.
It was probably about a year before he was diagnosed.